In this video we will give you a short training on how to work with your Resengo Tables Lite module. First we will show you how your customers will be able to make an online reservation, and afterwards we'll show you how you can manage your own reservation in your admin environment. This is the module that you can put on your website where people can make an online reservation. You can put the module like this on your website, but you can also use the floating button where people can click on and make a reservation, and this way they can see it on every page on your website. People will have to choose between lunch or dinner. If you have a breakfast, it will also be in here. Then they will have to choose with how many people they want to make a reservation with, and afterwards they will see a calendar with all the different days that are available for a dinner for 4 persons. So for example, we choose the 30th, and afterwards we have to choose an hour on the available hours that there are on a Sunday. The next step is we have to fill in the information. So the customer has to fill in an email, a first name, a last name, and a mobile phone number. These are obligated to fill in. You see it with the asterisk here. So this would make sure that every time a customer makes an online reservation, there will be a new client in your system, and this way you can track all your clients like this very easily. The last step is we have to confirm our reservation. We can review everything, and we can also put a remark down, such as a question or a remark about an allergy or something like that. For example, we'll ask a question now: can I bring my dog? We confirm the booking. The customer will now receive an email at this email address that he configured earlier. You will receive a confirmation email. You will also receive a reminder mail the day before the reservations takes place. So on a Saturday he will receive that reminder mail, and afterwards you will also receive a feedback mail to ask where we ask a couple of questions about how he experienced the restaurant visit. So this is the way your customers will make a reservation. For yourself, you will not make a reservation this way. You will make a reservation another way, which I will show you in an instant. You can have to do that by going to the website www.resengo.com/admin. On this page you can log in with your email address and password that you have configured, and you can log in your admin environment of Resengo. You can do this on any computer that has an internet connection, that has a browser. You can always log in with that email, with that password on resengo.com/admin, and you can manage your reservations there. So I will explain to you all the different icons we see here. We're now in the menu item inbox, as we can see here, and the inbox is sort of a news feed of your Resengo environment, where we see all the different communications you have with the guest in the inbox. We see all the different reservations you have, the new reservations, the changes that have been made to the reservations, the cancellations. We see our support tickets. Those are the questions you ask at us at Resengo. For example, if you need some more help with something, we can help you here. But you can also click here on this question mark to actually ask a question, but I will show that later. And then we have the Resengo forum, where we give you some more updates and news about our new features and new modules. So a very important part of the inbox here is the questions that the reservations are asking of you. So for example, we have here the reservation we just made, and we asked if I could bring my dog. Well, now you can answer that person by clicking on the reservation here. You can now actually give that person an answer and information, say for example, there we go. Now we have answered that person, and he will receive an email with your answer. So this way you can easily see which reservations still need an answer, which reservations don't need an answer. You can see that right here, and you can follow it up right there. You can also click here on the reservations, where you can see the different reservations in your system. Here you can see all the new reservations, and here you can see the different changes that have been made. For example, the reservation of Rob has been changed from 4 persons to 3 persons, and we have some new reservations. You can click on the reservation, or you can just mouse over with it, and there you can see the different notifications that are accompanied with that reservation. You can also click on the reservation to see more details. Here you can also change some items. I will explain this screen a little bit later, but you can say, for example, they are coming with 5 instead of 4. Right there, the reservation has been adjusted. A very important part of the inbox is also the place, because this is the place where we also will add our reservations manually. If we have, for example, someone who makes a call for a reservation, you can add them manually by clicking on the plus sign here. We will see now a calendar with all the different dates, and we see here that we have a dinner on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every day. And every week, and we have here a lunch on different days, and we just have to click on the different shift that we want to add a reservation, and then we have the possibility to add them. For example, we want to add a reservation for the dinner of the 28th of May. We click on dinner, and now we have the possibility to make a reservation. So we say, for example, this person is coming with 4 people at this hour. You can add a departure time. Resengo will also automatically assign a table to that group, but you can also manually add a table if you want, just by filling it in here. You can now add a remark to the customer and an internal remark, but of course an internal remark will be applicable here, but a remark to the customer will not be sent, of course, because we just filled in the name and not the email address of Gara. So it is very important and very it's something that's really good to do, is actually to fill in the email address of the person so that they can receive not only the remark that you would put in here, but also that they would create a new client in your Resengo environment, and they will receive a confirmation mail, a reminder mail, etc. So you can just fill in the name here, and Resengo will search for the different people with that name. If they are not existing, for example, we search for a class, we don't find anyone, we just click on the calendar, on the envelope button here, and now we can fill in the email address and phone number as well if we want to. We click on save, and now the reservation has been added, and there will be an email sent to that person as well. If we click on the plus sign, we also have other options we can do. We can also add a shift here. If we want to add a shift, for example, just the dinner on the 1st of June we want to add, we can just click on the plus sign, and now we have a dinner added we have a dinner added on the 1st of June. We can also modify a dinner or a specific lunch here by clicking on the 3 dots here. We have some more options. We can close a dinner for online reservation. So we see now that it's red. That means there's no possibility of online reservations to be done on the 28th of May. We can open it up back here like this. We can put an internal remark. We can go to the reservation list where we can see all the different reservations that are booked on that specific day. We can also, for example, we can see we can edit the day and we can edit the hours. For example, if we want to edit the hours, we can say, for example, we don't want to be we don't want these 2 hours to be available, and right there they are not available at this time. So click on the 3 buttons to change a specific dinner, to close it up, to see the reservation list, or to edit the specific day. It's all possible by clicking on the plus sign in the inbox. You can also use the loop here to search a reservation. Just fill in the name of the person, and here you can see all the different people with the name class, and you can edit them here by clicking on the pencil, and you can say, for example, they're coming with 5 people and the reservation has been modified. We also have a list of reservations here underneath the menu item of inbox. We have a list of reservations where we can see all the reservation in a list form. We can click on show filter to search for specific reservations. So for example, we can say I want to see all the reservations that are on the 29th of May. We click on search, and now we can see all those reservations. We can use other filters such as a time slot, such as an amount of people, and we can then print them all off in the subscription list if needed. You can do that right here. We also have that question mark here on the top left bottom, and there we can ask questions to Resengo ourselves. So if you have a question, if you have something you want to adjust but you don't know where or how, just ask a question here. You can also go to our frequently asked question module. If you click on the button here, go to help and then to FAQ. Here you see different manuals. You can just search for a specific manual and you can help it there. But if you don't find it here, just click on the question mark and add a question, and we will help you find the right manual or help you with the configuration ourselves. You also have a possibility of adjusting some stuff yourself. You can click on the button here to change general information such as opening hours by clicking on restaurant and opening hours. You have the possibility here to change your opening hours by clicking on the pencil here. You can change opening hours but also change limits that are connected to the lunch. For example, maximum number of subscriptions per reservation. There's a maximum number of group that they can make an online reservation, so you can change it here by adding it people or decreasing people. You can also change the opening hours here, of course, and of course you can also change here the maximum number of subscriptions per service. So that's for the whole service. How many people do you want to let make online reservations possible? You can also click on the clock here if you want to change the opening hours for that specific lunch. So that's for all the lunches on Monday and Tuesday. You can delete some here. You can make some only internal, make some only available for online reservations or only available for your own reservations. So you can change that by clicking on the clock here. You can also change your table plan by going to restaurant tables. There you can see all the different tables in your table plan. You see the areas, the tables, and the table groups. So if you have a new table group or if you have a new table, add them here, and you can make sure that all the online reservations are being made. We also have the possibility, if you go to Partners Resengo, to change your page on resengo.com. So every restaurant who is with Resengo has a page on resengo.com, and here they can make reservations and do different stuff, and also ask you guys a question. And here on this page you can have the possibility to edit that page, add the photos on that page, and also on your mail template. And here with the widget, it's also possible to see all the information about your floating widget or your Resengo widget, where you can see which you can put on your website like this very easily. So this was the explanation about Resengo Lite. Don't hesitate to look up any more information in our FAQ module or ask us any questions via the help desk. Thank you.